Hello guys, welcome to another episode on fashion where we get to identify different style on fashion. Today at Dray Stitch we'll be having a chat
because me I no get time for me.
Today at Dray Stitch we'll be having a chat with the CEO. Stay tuned. I remain your host, Jenny OG. Let's go have a chat. Can I get to meet you please?
Thank you. My name is Daramola. I'm from Osun State, a graduate of mass communication, Kogi State University. And how do I say this? I think that's basically what I can remember of myself.
So what's Dray Stitch all about?
Okay, that's a heavy question. Because Dray Stitch actually started like a play thingy. You know, it's I was in the secondary school, and I just have to pick it up from this so that I can, pass the message across properly. I was in the secondary school and I had this burning passion for fashion, and my mom wouldn't want me to learn fashion. She was always no, go back inside and all that. So I would always go behind the backyard, and run to the tailor's shop. She was our neighbor. I'll be there all day, and the passion grew over the years. I remember my university days. I was Miss Campus in school yet. I was, I had my mission in the room. Basically, it started all like a play. And over the years, it started growing into what I'll say is Dray Stitch is basically about bringing the God in a woman out.
The God in a woman. The God in a woman.
In a woman. I think that's over the years, that is what I've been able to carve what Dray Stitch is about. Yes, we have a whole lot of fashion industry who make dresses. Everyone's trying to be creative in their own way, but the little we do here, I think all we do is bringing out the very God in a woman. That is what Dray Stitch is about.
Good stuff. So, since you bring out the God in a woman, what inspires your styling? What inspires your styling?
I'd say this. I don't have a particular inspiration. So every single time a customer walks in here and they tell me, Dray Stitch, I want you to make something superb for me, and are ready to wear and all that. I love to interact with my customers. I love to know what their wardrobe looks like. I love to know what your fashion language. Funny enough, our motto is your fashion is our language. So whatever language your fashion speaks is what we also speak. We probably might, spice it in here and there and all that, but then my inspiration comes directly from my customers. I talk to you, I have an idea on what you want, and I go for it. Yes, of course, I'll do my own personal research, go online, pick from here and there, and I just cannot tie my inspiration to one particular thingy. I talk to my customers, I know what they want, I go back and do my own personal research, and voila, I give you what you want.
Good stuff. So since your inspiration come from your customers, so have you ever had this kind of scenario where a customer tell you, okay, this is what I want you to do for me, and after you finish fixing the piece, they come and they're like, hey, never, I'm not taking this thing. This is not for me.
a whole lot. It's look, tailoring in Nigeria is hard. Fashion designing in Nigeria, when I say it's hard, I don't mean the business itself is hard. It's hard dealing with people first. It's even a lot more harder dealing with women. A woman will walk up to you and tell you, oh, this is what I want. You know what? I trust you, just do anything for me. And I'm like, okay, maybe in the earlier part of the business, I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'll just give it to you the way you want it. But at the long run, like you said, it just comes in, no. I get that a lot. That's the more reason why I have to interact with you. I have to tell you, okay, this is what I feel. What do you think? Do you feel comfortable in this style? Some women will come and tell you, oh, I don't like my skin showing. One man's meat is another man's poison. So while you like your skin all out there, someone will say, no, please make it turtleneck. Now, I'm a fashion designer, I am a tailor, but I have a fashion language. Maybe I could like a little bit of skin here and there and all that. And now, if you're telling me to choose something for you, I probably would, pop up some skin out there, and that wouldn't be your own language. It's just so important that whatever you tell me to do, madam, sit down. I know you want me to do something for you, but how best will you feel comfortable? So, instances like that, yes, I've had them in time past. But trust me, these days, not anymore. Because if you tell me to go ahead and do something for you, no. Just give me a hint. Okay, this is what I have planned out for you. What do you think? So that we both are not speaking pidgin languages to ourselves.
Very nice. I can see a lot of machines here, a lot of white machines. I can't identify what they are used for. Okay. I'd love you to pull me through on what they are used for. Okay, that's different from this.
Yes. The world of machine is another world entirely. I mean, we have millions and one different kind of machines, but as much as they are, their manufacturers too differ. That over there is a 2 Lion. Here is an ML. Over there, it's a Gemzy. This one is also a 2 Lion, but a weaving machine. And right there is a Brothers. I personally decided I was going to pick different manufacturers because the strength that ML has, 2 Lion does not. The strength that 2 Lion does have, the features and its quality, Brothers don't. But basically 1, 2, 3, 4, they all just stitch. Okay. While the one over there is a weaving machine. What just differs is their strength and their features. While 2 Lion can sew any kind of fabric whatsoever, stretchy, cotton and all that, ML may not be able to. And while ML is able to, climb on, as no matter how thick the fabric is, 2 Lion may not be able to. That's just a little. Any other thing, they all do the same thing. No special feature.
Good stuff. Well, while I was coming in, I saw a lot of students sewing.
Yeah.
So what motivated you into having a fashion academy?
Back in 2016, I served in Calabar. Okay. And I was a whole lot in Calabar, I was a copper. I was a TV presenter with the TV station CRBC. I was a reporter for the newspaper arm. I always had to submit newspaper reports and news every week. And at the same time, I went ahead to run an entrepreneurship course. And at the same time, I was interning with a fashion house. In between all of this, the fashion house, Leush, shout out to Leush. The fashion house gave me a whole lot of inspiration. And while running my entrepreneurship course, I filled in, when it was time for us to, draft out our business plan, I just thought of the fashion academy. Okay, how about I start, no matter how little it is. The first set of students I ever took, I think it was just 2 persons. No, 1. My very first student is here, Maria. I'll call her. Okay. Maria was the very first girl I ever decided I was going to teach. And Maria came out amazing. Wow. She can basically make whatever it is I can make.
Where is she?
Please somebody call Maria for me.
We need to see Maria.
And after Maria, I was like, oh wow, okay, you're doing good. How about? Then 2 other persons came in and we started the push and they graduated and over the years, I started thinking about it. Okay, how about I'm able to, impact into young people the ability for you to understand that your certificate is not the full stop. Yes, this is Maria.
Hello, Maria. Why is your face angry? How are you?
I'm fine.
good to see you. So
Good
she just
to
told
see
me a
you.
little about you.
Yes.
Probably you'll be styling something for me soon.
Apparently.
Okay.
Assurance she will deliver. 100% assurance she will. So after that, I thought of it. I thought about it. Yes, the certificate is not the full stop. How about you just learn a skill? And I'm a living witness. I'm a graduate, and I'm doing so well with what I know how to do best. And that was how it all started. So every 1/4 of the year, I take in 8 students, people I know I can work with. I can yell at you when you're getting it wrong. I know we can flow very well. I don't just take in any person anyhow. I mean, I need to I need to understand your background, where you're coming from. Some persons are willing to learn while they are not passionate about it. And I've had people who walk in here who, they were not passionate. They're like, I'm just here to learn. I know how to solve for myself. But at the end of the day, the drive keeps coming. And so the inspiration behind Dray Stitch Fashion Academy, I call it, is just basically the drive to see younger people, young persons like me, of course, learn something aside their certificate. You're doing well in whatever sector you find yourself. That's it.
You're really helping, really empowering young people.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Thank you. And yes, after most times, not most times, I think on few cases when they graduate, I employ them. Yes. If you're ready to work with me, stay back, make what you can make, and you don't just get paid, you're still learning, because truth is, tailoring, learning, designing is unending. Today, if you don't keep up with trend, you fade out. Every year designs are coming in and going out, so you just have to keep up. So once you're done learning here and you finish up with your 6 months, you have 2 months of internship after your 6 months of learning. I talk to you. If you're willing to stay back, why not stay?
Good one. I can see you're working on a piece here.
Yes, and I really wish you guys could stay back and see. Actually, the client was calling me. She wants to get that over. I just have to do this.
So how long does it take you to fix this piece?
It depends on the complexity of the cloth. If I'm making a bridal dress, trust me, it could take me 2 weeks to pull the piece together. If I'm making a very simple cloth, like the one on the mannequin over there, less than 2-3 hours. I usually tell my students that, how do I say it? Speed and accuracy. One, you are a Nigerian tailor. Customers don't want to hear story. You just have to come up with your clothes. So you have to be fast and you have to be accurate, because they don't want to hear, oh, this person listen and all that. So it just depends on the complexity of the clothes. We've had clothes we make for 2 days, just one. We've had clothes we make for just 30 minutes, thereabout. It just depends on the complexity of the style and what kind of fabric you're working with. Trust me, some fabrics can be depressing. There's stones everywhere. Alright, just keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. So I can't say this is a particular time it takes for us to come up with clothes. It just depends on the complexity of the style and the fabric as well.
So this you're putting on, did you make this
Yes, I did back in
yourself?
2018.
So nice.
Thank
I
you.
love this.
Thank you.
Really nice.
It's 2 years old now.
Oh wow, and it's still looking really good.
That's what Dray Stitch can do,
Yeah. Lastly, I would like for you to share with us how we can reach you via social media or contact number.
Via the social media, we are on Instagram at Dray Stitch, on the Facebook page at Dray Stitch, on Twitter at Dray Stitch, and the phone number. Please write it down.
Write it down.
Take your time. Get your pen and paper. Please go ahead.
Because you really need to patronize.
You need this. 070-6131-4038 on our location. Go on our social media, get our location right there. We're so easy to find, trust me. We're here, right here for you.
Thank you. And that's it with Dray Stitch Style House. I hope you had a good time, because I sure did. For more juicy extracts on Fashid, follow us on all our social media platforms at Camera Boy TV. I remain your girl, Jenny OG. Remember, stay safe, stay for shade.
Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm a student of Dray Academy. Keep watching Camera Boy TV.
Hi, my name is Emanuela. I'm a student of Dray Academy. Keep watching Camera Boy TV.